It's day 17 here in the last autumn, and we are behind schedule. This thing was already supposed to be finished, apparently, so we already missed our first target, even though I don't entirely see how this is. It shows that we're about 4 days behind schedule, which is weird, because it shows we have to get the deadline day 16 at... Oh, yeah, see, we were supposed to get this built by day 16, and we're already on day 17, and we're only like, was that 36% or something? Oops, finished on that. Yeah, 36%. But we don't have enough workers on it. We're supposed to have 50. I finally got the 50 in there, but I've had to strip from other places. So we're not chopping wood right now. We're not building anything in the machine shop. We're not building any more frames for safety and stuff. So a lot of stuff we got to kind of sort out that way. Hopefully we can get everything back on target. We can't miss any more deadlines, or we're likely to get fired. And that wouldn't be good, I guess. Motivation is still something I'm struggling with. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to tackle that, but at least we're getting a decent amount of supplies in. 747 completed rations we already have, plus 204 raw food in storage that we can turn into more rations, which is great. Research-wise, I did unlock the second level of the drafting machine. For the main shop, we can go supercharge. Also, to supercharge the steam exchangers used at the construction site to speed up the work on the generator. But we're not at the point of building the generator yet. We're still actually building the structure. I'm thinking maybe we should build the fishing harbor, because we don't have a steady source of raw food right now. If we have a couple scouting parties out in the wild collecting food and stuff. But if anything happens with them and they run out of supplies, then we're going to be stuck for food. Thanks to advanced workplace organization, resources from piles of coal, wood, and steel will be gone 10% faster. Upgraded docks. Unload resources faster. I mean, I'm not really struggling for the resources at the moment. Ooh, charcoal kiln. Actually, I need that, because we're going to need to start making charcoal. Let's research that. Uh-oh, what now? Down with the war, sir! A worker's mother writes to him that his brother was shot dead during a demonstration against conscription, a highly controversial new measure introduced in the second year of the Balkan War. Young people have been protesting it from the start. This is the first time the mechanized lancers were sent against them. Let the man grieve. Strike risk will rise if I let him grieve. If I censor the letter. Oh boy. You know what? Let's whirl with an iron fist. We're going to censor this thing. I'm going to need to bring in some more workers. So I think I'm going to go ahead and build a little bit more housing for them. People... tents. I kind of wish there was an upgrade for housing. I haven't seen it yet. I figure there probably is one at some point. I'm just not sure exactly when that's going to be introduced. Let's go ahead and we'll build a road all the way to the end of here. And then can we go to... Yep, good. We can surround that, and we'll put a road through the middle here, too. Okay, once that gets built, we'll have quite a bit of additional housing. So from here, we can order some more workers. Let's max that out. We can get like another 18, I guess. Seems to be a weird conflict between what it shows here in progress. 38% current... Oh, that's current efficiency. Absent 5 of 50. Treatment. Efficiency breakdown. One employee delivers 1.4%. Base efficiency 90%. Minus 52. I'm not going to figure out what I can do to get the efficiency up there. I guess it's probably because of the motivation. Porters Unit number 3 returned safely to the city. They brought in steel and steam exchangers. That'll be handy. Let's go back to the map and we'll send them out to find something else. Oh, what is this? Oh, incoming transport. That's cool. I didn't realize it showed that on the map. Okay, this group is on their way to this side, I guess. That's interesting. This group says that they're waiting. I guess we have transport groups that make deliveries even without our expedition party. So I thought I actually had to keep them in place. I think I actually lost some efficiency opportunities. When we set up the camp to send back supplies from the hunting grounds, they'd actually set up its own transport system to deliver the food. I thought the actual party had to do that. I missed a good opportunity to explore, I think, earlier. Nevertheless, we have this party now going over to the cargo convoy. We'll see what they can find over there. Hopefully something good. I'm strangely impressed by the amount of food we've managed to get. It's kind of crazy. Wildlife sign, small waterfall. There are fish jumping in the waterfall. Not many, but enough for a meal for the team. Perhaps we'll find more upstream. So let's move on. We can go to the rapids, or we can go to Rock Arch. Tall rock arch towers above the northern plains. Let's send them over there. I don't know what's going to be the best option, but... Alright, everyone's on free time right now. Can I actually do a sermon? Evening service. I think it's the end of the day. Let's do an evening service. Get a little boost to our motivation. We're going to lose it in the morning anyway. But we need to kind of stop the free fall a little bit and keep that motivation up. I got to get it above that line so we don't get that efficiency loss. We have an opportunity to sign another law. We can do after-hours equipment maintenance. Accident risk will reduce at all workplaces. Discontent will rise permanently. Why would it? Oh, because they have to work after hours to do it. I get it. Dispensary. Cures gravely ill and ill with potent chemical medicines. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Short shifts. Using short shifts will raise workplace safety by 1. Motivation will rise slightly. It's only a slight increase. That's really weird. Extended shifts, meanwhile, get us more efficiency, but they hurt. Discontent. 2 shifts. Discontent will rise slightly. I don't know. It doubles up the amount of workers and stuff we need, though, too. I'm not sure what to grab. I mean, maybe we'll go with the after-hours maintenance. I'll take the rise in discontent a little bit to increase safety and reduce accidents.
Listen, everybody. New regulations.
I wasn't expecting quite that much of a jump of permanent discontent. Look at it continue to go up. That's awesome. What can we do to increase everything? I should probably look at, in health, we can do another bathhouse. If we built it over here somewhere... Oh, it's got such a small range. It really needs to be built in the middle of a bunch of housing. That's something I'm going to need to pay attention to the next time we do a build. Now, I did build way more tents than I need, actually, so I could eliminate, say, 4 of these. That would give me enough room to build the bathhouse in the middle of all our tent camp here. And improve health and safety a little bit. Why do we have more sick people than we have? What? So I improved safety, and we got more sick people. That's great. We needed the rock arch, though. The strangely symmetrical rock formation looks like something built with human hand, but it's a completely natural origin. Okay, so there's only... We can go to the closed tavern, or we can go to the rapids. Let's go to the tavern and see if we can find some booze. More booze makes more happy. Okay, they're doing a pretty good job tearing this thing down. We're also going to need to strip out the roads there, I guess. Once they get that broken. Oh, no, I think I told them to destroy the wrong thing. I did. Good times. I had them break the wrong house. Oh, no, they got that deconstructed. Okay, so we can actually build another tent, like, right here. If we put another one right here, that will still fit the bathhouse. It'll be within range of the church, which is good. Sadly, in building, oh, wait, the road's in the way. That's what it is. I was like, man, it doesn't fit. Get rid of this. Okay, now the bathhouse fits. That will hopefully help people stay healthier. We'll connect up a roadway over here and then to here. That's going to take a little bit. We have 3 engineers that are not in use right now, but our tents are already filled. Under health, we get another medical post. Where should I put this thing? I guess we can stick it back here. What are these? Coal piles. Aw, are you kidding me? Here I'm worried about making coal, and there's giant coal piles sitting back here I just didn't even spot. Yep, that's right. I'm super smart. Alright, well, we don't really desperately need the coal at the moment, but that's a little silly. Finished our research, so we got the charcoal kiln. We can now make coal out of wood that we don't really need at the moment. Let's look at the ventilation plant. Since we have a source of coal available to us now. Improves work safety across construction site. It's going to be 25 coal per hour. So if it improves the work safety, I wonder if that'll help with motivation, because people will be a little happier. Well, those people in treatment. Wish there's a way to get a better sense of the motivation. Toxic gases. Sir, we have a situation. We've detected dangerous concentration of toxic gases across the whole construction site. Breathing them will make people sick, but we'll keep them working. We have no choice. The gases are venting from the depths of the depths of the source, and their toxicity level changes constantly. We'll need to monitor it. What about I need to change 24 hours in advance? Workplace safety falls by 1 level. Hooray! We're just destroying workplace safety. More than half our people have access to a bathhouse. While the bathhouse is active, people... Alright, whoop, transport's arrived. There's our 18 people I was expecting. Let's put them to work over here. We're getting plenty of wood right now, so we'll put them into work here. Oh, wait, no. I want to get coal. We'll go this way. We'll put, like, 10 of them to work on getting coal. And then here we'll put, like, 8 of them to work building some more of these structural things that can help with safety. Porters reach the closed tavern. Tavern looks deserted. The signboard over the door says Polestar, L'Étoile Polaire. The second name is in French. Oh, I see that. Ooh, food rations. Good old times. The tavern isn't abandoned after all. The rotund man is bustling about, hefting crates and trunks on a sledge. He introduces himself as the owner of this fine establishment. While the French were around, I had patrons all day long. Workers curing hangovers with the breakfast, engineers drinking buckets of coffee over their maps and blueprints, and in the evening, all together working hard on the next hangover. All of them chatting in bloody French. Now it's over. Take whatever you need. I'm leaving for good. Alright, let's take those resources. I don't have a place to put those rations, so we're going to need to build another storage for them. We'll go see what the deal is over here at the railroad track. Wow. 50% hit on our productivity on this thing due to low motivation and safety procedures. So I have the safety procedures turned on. Rises safety by 1, but efficiency falls by 25%. I can't keep falling behind. 57%. We've got it at 63% completed now. 57% efficiency. I gotta get more structural profiles. Using those, we should be able to increase safety without the productivity loss, hopefully. Cargo convoy. Are these yours? It appears the convoy is heading for Winterholm. That's a long way from here. They're carrying parts crucial for the proper operation of Winterholm's generator. Seems they've lost several crates on the way. Without them, the construction of their generator might be compromised. Oh, wait a minute. Those are the crates that we found. We'll keep the precious resources to use them for our own generator. Well, we're not trying to save Winterholm right now. Let's... Oh, I don't have them on me. If I'd actually taken the materials with me, I could have given them back. But we gotta keep them. Because I don't have them. Oh, is there no... Really? Is there nowhere else to go from here? That's it? Oh, no. That's a problem. Alright, well, let's send them way over here, I guess. That's a long crossing for them. I wonder if we'd returned the supplies, if it would have given us another destination. We could sign a new law. Bare knuckle bouts will reduce discontent. And since discontent kind of stinks right now, since I permanently increased it, maybe I should do that. Cocaine pills, low risk of death overdose. Cocaine pills increase motivation. Alright. I mean, we've already got prostitution, so why not cocaine to go with it?
Listen, everybody. New regulations.
New regulation. You can take cocaine pills. Another underhanded scheme to make us work harder. Don't fall for it. They're not wrong. I've heard these new pills really do wonders for a time. Yeah. For a time. So I was just looking at our next deadline. It's like day 25. We have to build the machine shop, install the pressure valves, and install the tower pumps. We are not going to make that target. We're about 5 days behind at present. How I'm going to make that up exactly, I'm not sure. Motivation's low, so that's really impacting our productivity, which is not great. We made our way to the railroad track. Railroad tracks run from one horizon to the other. It's enormous. The rails are almost knee-deep on and run on very wide sleepers. That's weird. Alright, so we have 2 more options. We can go to the storehouse, or we can go to 3 graves. The storehouse is likely to have supplies, but I'm kind of curious what the 3 graves is about. So let's go there, because we're not really desperate for food at the moment. This hospital is finished. We can put 3 engineers to work in there. I should probably look at bringing in maybe 2 more engineers, and then max out on our workers. Try to bring them in. I think I have enough living quarters for everybody already. Holy, how do we keep falling with so many sick people? It's got to be this toxic gas thing. We have a low-level toxic gas at the moment. This is a new indicator they've added below the temperature here. It's going to go up tomorrow, which is awesome. We did finish the research on... where is it here? Is it under health, maybe? No. Somewhere here we have the machine that... Oh, maybe I haven't finished research on it. No, it's still in progress. Alright, so this ventilation plant should help with the toxic gas situation. I really hope it improves motivation, though, because motivation is really sucking right now. Alright, the Venetian plant is researched. Let's get that built as soon as we can. That apparently is going to require 50 steel. We're not even close to that. It also needs 1 steam core, but that's okay. We have 4 of those. And the wood situation's not bad either. So I really just need more steel. Nevertheless, we can do more research. If I do the research now, it's going to suck up more steel. Alright, I'll hold off on the research until we get that ventilation built. We've got to improve the conditions for our workers, or I'm never going to get past this motivation problem. We're never going to catch up because our efficiency is terrible. I pretty much have to get my motivation above 75% now, or we're never going to catch up. We're like 5 days behind on the next target. And if we miss that target, game over, man. We can pass more laws, and I think we might have to. We're going to have to look at maybe extending shifts or something. It's going to hurt our discontent. Working overtime will cause discontent. Discontent will rise slightly. Let's do it. We need to play catch up, and I can't afford not to do it, even though it's going to hurt discontent. Can I change the hours of operation here? Yes, I can. So we'll work extra time on the central well and see if we can catch up at all. Forgers reached the 3 graves. The dots turned out to be graves. The headstones read Lob, Prolov, and Bellow. Who were they? Why were they buried in such a remote place? We'll never know. Alright, well, I was hoping that'd be something interesting, but clearly it wasn't. Trapper's Cabin or Krevnej. Looking down the railroad track, we see a huge silhouette. Let's go check that out. We got a good chance to explore here, but I think I missed a good opportunity early on to explore further. House of Disease. A worried medic reports an outbreak of venereal disease at the House of Pleasure. Aw, man. At least one of the employees got the clap and is spreading it. We must start mandatory medical examinations of the staff and send the infected home, or at least isolate them. That is great. Infected prostitutes will be treated as gravely ill. Discontent will rise. Oh boy, we don't have enough medical houses for this, but we're going to try and cure the infected. I guess that explains why my illness was rising. I didn't quite connect the two. Now I do. Wow, we're already up to level 2 in the toxic gases. We have 13 people right now that aren't showing up to work. And that presents a distinct problem. We do have enough steel now to construct that ventilation plant. This fortunately goes in the central ring, so we've got plenty of room for it. We'll stick it like over here, I guess. See how that goes over. We do have some coal stored up, but that's only about 2 hours worth. It takes like 25 coal per hour. That's not great. Enormously huge locomotive lies on its side. It's a view both majestic and pathetic. Steel composites and steam cores. Yeah, we're gonna take that, thank you. What a waste. The engine's unbelievably huge, like a beached ship. It's overturned when the ground gave way under its massive weight, and the tracks buckled. There's an inscription on its main boiler, Krevnej number 12. Surely the French have a taste for dimensions? Pity the land has let them down. Now we can only salvage the resources from this magnificent machine. Let's do that. Icy Plateau or the freight terminal. Let's check out the freight terminal. Transport has arrived. 13 workers and 2 engineers. Okay, so we can put our 2 engineers to work in here to max out that tent. Oh boy. We have 1 homeless person. 13 sick on top of the 15 that are already being treated, so that's great. The clap is doing wonders for our camp. I have 1 homeless person. I thought I had enough tents in place, but I guess I don't. Running out of room to put these things. We'll put a tent back here, I guess. Close to the bathhouse, in range of the church. That can't hurt, I guess. I wonder if I should actually build a gathering post back here instead of using 10 people on 1 coal pile. Just put a gathering post in there. I don't think there's enough room, though. Let's see. Resources, gathering posts. Yeah. I'd have to... The tent I just told them to build, I'd have to get rid of. Maybe that's what we should do. Let's cancel that. We'll look at the gathering post instead. Hopefully that is more efficient gathering. And then for the tent... I can't quite fit that over there. That's outside of the range of all the good stuff. Let's tuck it back here, maybe. Next to this bathhouse. And then we'll just throw a road in here. Valid placement looking... Oh, that's not what I want. Here we go. connect up the roadways in there. Once it's built, we'll take the 10 workers I have on this individual coal pile, and we'll just move them over here. Oh, gosh. Motivation continues to plummet. This is killing me. What can I do labor-wise? I mean, I can do short shifts, but I already have extended shifts. Extended shift compensations. Cause less discontent. People work on extended shifts eat additional half the rationing per day. I'm fine with that. Let's do that. It'll help a little bit with discontent, even if it's not great. Kaboo boss is encouraging to feel appreciated. Well, that's something at least. Paid overtime, still not right, but it's an improvement. Well, gotta take what we can get at this point, people. I have some of this housing that's not covered by the church. We're out of coal. That was quick. Oh no, am I getting fired? What is going on? All right, that's awesome. Oh boy, how many people died in that? Work safety. Workers trapped. Certain explosion in the generator's foundations caused a tunnel collapse, trapping several workers. Unfortunately, we can't send a rescue team since we don't have one. Due to low priority given to the workplace safety in the shaft, the crew is working there lack adequate training. Oh boy. Well, so much for the rescue team. Trapped workers will live. Construction progress will be set back by 40%, or we can just keep working. We're gonna really kill motivation. I can't do that. We gotta blow up the cave. That's my only option. As if I'm not far enough behind as it is. Take them back for a checkup. We need them back soon. Yeah, that's great. Look at the discontent go. Oh my god. We gotta do something about the safety around here. I'm pretty much dooming my people to a life of awfulness. Let's put all our workers over here. Oh, I got 23. I have excess. Another 13 workers. Let's max out this so we can get some of that safety going. Man, oh man. We're going to die before we even get to day 25 at this point, because there's just no way we're going to be able to catch up and hit that next milestone. Big double doors of the warehouse are open. Inside, there's a stack of crates full of canned food with French labels. To the last can. As we take stock of food supply, several workers appear and ask us if we understand their French, whether the Krevenage is coming soon, because living here is becoming unbearable. They've been apparently waiting for their train for quite some time, sustaining themselves on canned food. Deceive them and take their food, or tell them the truth. Let's deceive them and take their food. It worked! We lied to the Frenchmen that the train will be here soon. They did not try to stop us when we left with their food. Oh my god, I'm a horrible person. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta send these people somewhere else. Let's send them over to here. I'm not desperate for the food right now, so I don't need them to come back right away. I wonder how much they can carry. We should probably put a storage resource in here for some more rations, because I think we have a whole bunch of them coming. That'll be another resource depot. We'll stick that over here. We'll see how that goes. Oh, boy. Citizens' needs. Dangerous working conditions, deadly working conditions, overtime work. The only thing they're getting that's of any good is the public house. I think this colony is already doomed to failure. First strike. Construction strike. Oh, yeah, that's great. People at the construction site stop working. A worker climbs an overturned wheelbarrow and shouts to his fellows, "We saved our friends, sure, this time, but as long as the deadline's more important than us, such catastrophes will keep happening. Who's going to slave now to repair the damage? How many of us won't make it home in one piece?" Pretty much all of you. Construction sites on strike. We need to do something. This facility is on strike. Alright, I guess we're going to have to negotiate. Workers are angry and refuse to work. They shout about exploitation, terrible working conditions, and deadly dangers they face daily. What will you promise them? Better working conditions. You have to raise workplace safety above dangerous. Short shifts. You have 3 hours to pass the short shift law. Try to appease them with extra rations. Minus 50 food rations. Discontent will rise greatly. Demands might escalate. That's great. Well, better working conditions is all I can do to try to make it better. I mean, we're already crashing and burning. Strike is resolved. People resume work. Discontent falls. Ooh, good job on discontent, too. Who should we lean on? Oh, this is new. First strike is over, but it won't be the last. We need to address the labor issues if we're able to finish the generator on schedule. Workers would like to be given a voice and be involved in decisions, while engineers promise you results if you rely on their proven expertise. Will you empower the workers and establish the labor union, or strengthen the engineer's role and build the factory inspectorate? I mean, the engineers are already a little bit full of themselves, but the workers are the one doing the job. You have to build factory inspectorate. New labor laws will favor engineers. Let's favor the workers, I guess. Ugh. Alright. Collective bargaining. New ability, collective bargaining. Negotiate with all workplaces currently on strike. Labor union building. New building, Council Square. Workers' motivation will rise slightly every day. Council Square's lower strike risk in nearby workplaces. Discontent will fall slightly. Some of the council ideas will have negative consequences. Everything's got a negative consequence. I can't sign anything to law right now anyway because we don't have the opportunity, but I guess we'll have to when we get the chance. Labor union's going to take 25 steel, which is a resource I can't really afford to lose. We have workers here I didn't put back to work. Promise safety. Sir, you promised to employ people at this workplace. Not to employ people at this workplace unless it's no longer dangerous. If you break this promise, people... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Alright. Do we have any of these? I've got one safety structure. It takes 6. That's great. The filtration building is currently turned off because we didn't have enough coal. We got enough to run it for like 2 hours. That's terrible. Here close to the source, the stream's narrow and wild. We follow it, walking along the edge of the gorge. Mountain Lake. Maybe an opportunity for more fish? Let's go see. Okay, I need to get people healed up. Otherwise, things are not going to get any better here. I need to bring in more engineers. I don't want to bring in more than 5. Or if I can't get 10, well, you know what? Actually, if I bring in 8, then I can build 2 more medical facilities and treat at least 8 people. So let's order them in. That's terrible. Under the health, we can build another medical posts. Maybe we'll build it back here. Put 2 of those in there. I could turn on safety procedures. It's going to hurt efficiency. Progress 38%. We're doomed. The structure will support the massive bulk of the generator. It says progress 38%, but down here it says 66%. I don't entirely understand how this is all working out. Currently, it's just deadly. Icy plateau. The rails are covered with ice, sometimes disappearing under it. We follow them until they're no longer visible. Tracks to nowhere. After the tracks disappeared under the ice, we followed its general direction for a couple miles, seeing nothing on the horizon, then backtracked and fanned out, trying to find a place where the track comes back up. Seems it does not. Where did the track lead? We might never know. Alright, well that was a waste of time. I have nowhere else to send this group, so I guess I'll send them back home now. Maybe if we send them home, we can disband that group and get a few more workers. Mountain Lake. The stream starts here from a crystal clear mountain lake. Even from the shore, we can see the shoals of fish roaming on the lake. We could stay here for a few days and catch them. Site discovered in Mountain Pass. Alright, let's set up camp. We have so many sick people and I just continue to lose ground. This is not great. Oh, the gas level went down. We can put people to work in here now. I improved the safety level. Oh, alright, it's still got to stay closed. I thought I had improved it a bit. Oh, never mind. It's still dangerous. Still toxic gas issues, because we haven't got the coal machine running. Forge unit number 4 returned to the city. They brought in 212 food rations. Oh boy. I don't have places to store this food. Let's go ahead and disband them. We're full on food rations. That's actually kind of great. Letters from home. Grateful father. Sir, we have news of the father about the father of a sick child you allowed to go home. He wrote one of his friends that his daughter did not make it, but he's grateful that he could be here to hold her hand. Our people appreciate that you made the right call. Discontent falls slightly. All right. Discontent's fine and all, but I need motivation. Get motivated, people. We need more storage for food rations. Another resource depot over here. Get that built. We'll set that one for food rations. All right, here we go. Forge unit number 4. We can disband this group. That'll get us back some resources and some people. As long as we have the 50 people that aren't working there, I guess I should put them to work doing something else so we're actually doing something productive. That might make sense. Rather than just wasting the resources. I have 36 more of them available, but it's not going to help a whole lot. Only one of these things we can build at a time. Transports arrived. That's got our 8 engineers, so we can finally staff this up. We'll put, I don't know, we'll use 2 of these, I guess. I don't know if it makes a difference, but we can treat 8 people at a time that way. Food rations can increase the storage there. I think we actually lost some. I'm not sure how that works exactly when you bring back more than you have storage space for. Add new research. Food and health. What can I do to improve? Optimize materials. Careful selection process reduces the material cost of structural profiles by 20%. Time required to make by... Oh, yeah, we need that. Out of steel. I took all the steel up, but we can make the structural profiles faster and easier once that's researched. This has enough now to do this, so we can improve safety conditions. It's now only harmful. And does that mean I can put them to work now? I can. Sweet. Book of Laws is back on. Let's get the Workers' Council. We can try to start increasing our general motivation level. That is going to require a new building. The Council Square. Oh, it covers a big area, actually. What's the benefit of having this thing in range, actually? Workers' Council meets here, giving an outlet for workers' pleas and ideas, and lowering the strike risk in nearby workplaces. We'll also propose changes from time to time. Okay, so... Oh, labor union. Build the labor union to decrease strike risk in all workplaces. Alright. I guess we need both. Oh man, the labor union's huge. Alright, we'll build that one over there, I guess. That's gonna need a road. And then we're also gonna need the council square, but that's gonna require a lot more steel than I have. I think we got a notice saying that our prostitutes are in better shape now. So that's a plus. Labor union built. Motivation rises. Thank you. Give me... Oh, that was a small boost. I wanted a big boost. Oh, okay. So it shows our worker count and what conditions they're in. 50 of them are working in dangerous conditions. I mean, that's got to be the central well area. Nobody's in deadly position, though. That's all right. Oh, food for workers. Costs 100 food rations. -2 strike risk in all workplaces for 24 hours. Thank you very much. I will take that. Bribery at its best. And then we can do another little evening service here to help out, too. Not that it gives us a lot. I cannot get caught up on the illness around my camp. Alright, I have enough steel now to build the council square. This, again, is based on workplaces, so... I should probably put it over here where we kind of cover a couple of them. If I could fit it in here, that would be a good spot. I should have clustered these buildings closer together. Oh, I could put it in the central ring, too. Let's do that. This will at least get a couple of them. Yeah, I should have planned my positioning of things a little bit better. We'll do that at least. One man, one vote. Sir, the labor union you agreed to needs representatives. But workers, if left to their own devices, will probably choose subversive activists to represent them. How should we proceed? Let them choose. Motivation will rise. Strike risk will rise for 2 days. I did pay them to not strike. Rig the elections. Motivation will rise. Let me choose. Let's rig the elections. Why not? Let's get the motivation boost and try to control it at the same time. Let's see, upgraded docks. We could do steam sawmill. I don't have enough resources for that. Sawmill, I don't even know that it's running right now. Fishing harbor, we don't need the food at the moment. Supercharge the machine shop. The foundry. Allows us to build a foundry and produce heat-resistant steel composites necessary to build the generator. I mean, we're going to need that, but we need more steel before we can research it. Alright, Workers' Council built. Motivation rises. Still not a very big boost, but it was something. Let's extend the hours of operation for the coal collection, because we're going to need it to keep the safety up everywhere. Hurts discontent, but hopefully it'll help. Oh, man. Every night, people go and get sick. It's gotta be the people in the House of Ill Repute. Engineers, please. Sir, several engineers want to share with you their concerns about Workers' Council and ask for reassurance. We appreciate your efforts to motivate the workers, but giving them too much power would diminish our authority and blur the responsibility. Before we commit to any of their ideas, remember that they know nothing about generator design. Oh boy. Two terrible choices, but I can't afford the motivation. Discontent will rise. We're definitely not keeping up with the coal demands of that machine. So I think probably we should be looking at building the charcoal kiln. 30 wood and 30 steel. I'll put it within range of the union thing over here. That's going to need roads. Just connect all this up, I guess. I don't have any workers for it, though, so we should probably call in some more. 45 workers. I'm going to need more tents. Let's build another chapel here that hopefully will be in range of more of this. And then I can plan to put another tent in here. And we'll build some behind here too. Actually, no, let's cancel that one. Put a little road in there first. Okay. The road's in construction there. We'll put another road through here. And then when I put the houses, the tents in, they'll kind of be lined up with the street. I feel like I'm finally getting the motivation at least close to the line where we won't get that impact anymore. Hopefully this this other church and maybe another sermon will help out. Let's do a sermon here. Let's do a sermon in both places at the same time. Oh, it does, I guess. Ooh, we finally got motivation up above the line. Oh my gosh, if I could just keep that there a little bit, that would be nice. Probably shouldn't hold my breath. Bare knuckle bouts. Alright, whatever. Let's sign this into law. Go beat each other up. Get that discontent down.
Rules and regulations have changed.
Shaft structure's on strike. What? What for now? Better working conditions. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're doomed. Just doomed. Let's get this going. Try to get some coal production in here. What now? Alternative design. Construction worker, a site worker, came up with an ingenious redesign of joints used in scaffolding and framework or formwork. It's a minor and apparently safe change, which would significantly advance work. Will you adopt it? Let's go with of course. Construction will advance by 10%. Phew. Yeehaw. Engineers probably won't be happy about that. And we're doomed. You've been fired. We fell too far behind on the Central Well project. That really stinks, but, I mean, having seen how it plays out a little bit now, I have an idea of what I should be prioritizing. The end, you're fired. You've been warned about the consequences, and yet you failed to meet another milestone. You're fired and sent home on the first outbound ship. Your replacement's on the way. Let's hope it's one of the titans of industry. It will take one to finish the generator on time. Well, not having seen what the challenges were that were going to rise up, I'm not necessarily surprised we crashed and burned on the first one. Our next column that we build out to try to build out this generator, we'll be able to focus on maybe some of those problems. If I can keep the motivation up, that will help a lot with not tanking our productivity. But thanks everyone for coming to check out the video. If you do enjoy these, please click on that subscribe button. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.